The world is loud, chaotic, and relentless. Every day brings an avalanche of noise. Emails, social media, deadlines, arguments, disappointments, and unexpected crises. Life feels like a storm, and most people are tossed helplessly in the waves, reacting, panicking, and losing themselves in the turmoil. But Stoicism offers a different path. It teaches that calm is not found by controlling the storm outside, it is found by mastering the storm within. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus knew this. They understood that true freedom is not external, it is internal, cultivated by a mind trained in reason, discipline, and virtue. Here's the hook. No matter how chaotic the world becomes, you can remain unshakable. Chaos is inevitable. Suffering is inevitable. People will act selfishly. Events will unfold without mercy. But the Stoic mind is calm because it refuses to surrender power to circumstance. Freedom begins when you stop being a slave to your thoughts, your fears, and your emotions. It begins when you understand that nothing outside your mind can control your inner state. The first step is awareness. Observe your reactions to chaos. Notice how anger, fear, anxiety, or frustration arises when the world does not conform to your expectations. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Awareness is the doorway to choice. When you see the storm forming within, you can choose not to be swept away. Next is perspective. Most suffering comes from a mismatch between expectation and reality. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly that life is impermanent, unpredictable, and beyond control. When you accept the nature of events as they are, rather than as you wish them to be, calm emerges. The world cannot harm your inner peace unless you allow it to. The storm is not the enemy. Your untrained mind is. Then comes self-mastery. Chaos tests the mind. A calm mind is not born, it is forged. Daily reflection, journaling, meditation, and deliberate action are the tools. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. When fear, anger, or resentment arise, observe them. Understand their cause. Respond with reason rather than instinct. Each practiced response strengthens inner calm and freedom. Emotional control is crucial. Anxiety is natural, but panic is optional. Anger is natural, but reaction is optional. The Stoic recognizes emotion as a signal, not a master. By pausing, observing, and choosing deliberate responses, you transform chaos into insight, frustration into strategy, and fear into preparation. Modern life bombards you with stimuli designed to provoke reaction, but a Stoic mind remains steady. Detachment is another pillar. External events, other people's opinions, and unforeseen outcomes are beyond your control. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of this. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. By separating what you can control from what you cannot, you reclaim power, composure, and freedom. Even amidst modern chaos, career stress, family conflict, global uncertainty, the Stoic mind finds calm. Seneca advised viewing obstacles as opportunities. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Every challenge becomes a chance to practice reason, patience, and virtue. Chaos transforms from a threat into a teacher, forging resilience and clarity. Gratitude strengthens inner freedom. Recognize what remains yours regardless of circumstance. Your mind, your judgment, your choices, your virtue. Epictetus wrote, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Gratitude for this freedom, even amid difficulty, creates serenity that cannot be shaken. Daily reflection anchors calm. Each evening, review your thoughts, reactions, and decisions. Ask, did I respond according to reason? Did I allow fear or anger to dictate action? Did I cultivate calm, clarity, and virtue in the midst of chaos? Each reflection reinforces the mind's ability to remain free, no matter the storm. The Stoic way also embraces impermanence. Chaos is temporary, as are all external events. By internalizing this truth, the mind becomes resilient. Marcus Aurelius faced plague, war, and betrayal, yet wrote with serenity. Epictetus, a slave, taught that freedom is internal, untouchable by circumstance. Seneca, exiled, found peace within. Their wisdom proves that calm is achievable even when the world is not. Action is essential. Calm is not passive. It is deliberate engagement. Respond to challenges with reason, courage, and virtue. Act decisively when necessary, but never react impulsively. Every deliberate action in alignment with principle strengthens inner freedom. Chaos becomes navigable. You become unshakable. Even in the most extreme conditions, betrayal, loss, failure, or disaster, the Stoic mind remains composed. Anger, fear, and grief are observed, understood, and directed. Decisions are guided by reason, not reaction. The mind, trained and disciplined, cannot be hijacked by circumstance. True freedom is not escaping chaos, but mastering it internally. Stand now. Observe the storm within. Pause. Breathe. Recognize that your reactions are yours alone to command. Detach from the uncontrollable, act with virtue, and cultivate clarity. The world may rage, but your mind remains serene. Freedom is not granted. It's practiced, earned, and maintained every day. Chaos will come. Life will challenge. People will provoke. Events will disrupt. But the Stoic mind rises above. Calm is not the absence of chaos. It is mastery over self. Freedom is not external. It is internal. Through awareness, perspective, emotional control, and reasoned action, you move from chaos to calm, from reaction to choice, from slavery to inner freedom. Stand free. Observe. Reflect. Act. Breathe. Let the storm rage, and let your mind remain unshaken. This is the Stoic path. This is the way to inner freedom.